All right. Thank you all so much. It does my heart good to see you. And they hear that all the way in heaven, I'm telling you. It's been a very, very difficult week in America. We all know that. It's been a mixture of unspeakable sadness and grief and anger and even fear. It's as if a dark shadow was cast over our country and certainly here, even on Capitol Hill. The leaders of the nation have been shaken, as have university students and college students and young people all across the country. It's as if the ground was shifted beneath us. We all felt it deep, deep inside. And in spite of that, we remember that our dear friend Charlie would never want us to be overcome by despair. He would want exactly the opposite. You know, Charlie Kirk recruited and trained and educated a generation of happy warriors. And we do well to be reminded that the best way to honor his memory and to honor his unmatched legacy is to live as Charlie did. That's right. I just have two thoughts in a very brief moment I'm given to speak to you tonight. I just want to give you two thoughts in that regard. If we can do two things that Charlie did, we will honor that legacy. One is to advance his principles, and the other is to adopt his approach. Now, regarding his principles, Charlie was a man of deep faith and conviction. Everyone here can testify to that, and all the speakers will tonight. I mean, he meant it to his core. He was authentic, and that's what drew people to the message so much. And he believed in the things that are noble and praiseworthy and good that Scripture talks about. He believed in family and freedom, faith and virtue and patriotism. See, Charlie understood that we live in the greatest nation in the history of the world. It's not even close. I don't care what anybody argues, and Charlie could beat them all. We're the most free, most successful, most powerful, most benevolent nation that has ever been on the earth. And Charlie understood why, and he wanted others to understand it as well. Because Charlie knew that if you don't understand the source of your freedom, it is easy for it to be taken away. Charlie believed in the creed of our country, which we will celebrate our 250th anniversary next year. Right. Charlie loved to take university students and young people through the second paragraph of the Declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident. By the way, students, what is a self-evident truth? It's something that's obvious. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, not born equal, created equal. That's what Charlie knew. And Charlie knew that because of that, because what the founders said, what they articulated, that God created us. He's the one that gave us our inalienable rights. Charlie Kirk stood for the principle, and he shared it everywhere he could. Our rights do not derive from the state or a king. They come from the King of Kings. Charlie also taught so effectively, he did it as well as anybody in his generation, or possibly for many generations, that the other principles that come from that, what the founders do, and when they put this country together, this grand experiment in self-governance, they understood that we are made in the image of God. And because of that, that's right, because of that, Charlie knew, and he believed it, and you could see it in how he advanced this ministry of his. He knew that because we're all made in the image of God, every single person has inestimable dignity and value. And your value is not related in any way to the color of your skin or what zip code you live in, where you go to school. It's irrelevant. Your value is inherent because it is given to you by God. That's what Charlie Kirk believed. That's what Charlie Kirk believed.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.